Yeah, nti ye maame Akosua Serwaa e call court no a odi ebusua panyin ni odobro ni call court ni enne e na omo call court. But court no to case no ahye 28th of October, that is about 10 days from now. Say omra na omunhia na omonto aso. Ade nti na court no etu asem na hyeda. The reason why a court no etu asem no ahyeda ne say ebusuafo no lawyer no afile case say first of all no ye maame Akosua Serwaa only any right and capacity even to file this lawsuit. Remember say ebusuafo no dikan aka say ye maame Akosua Serwaa e de nsa aba begu aware no customarily. Inti no for them no they believe say ye maame Akosua Serwaa she doesn't have the capacity obetumi kra file for an injunction on Lumba case, you know. Yes, of course, if you ask me, for me, they have already told you that so far as after customary marriage, 10 years time, no, ordinance marriage, there is no divorce letter, no. Definitely, the court will definitely pronounce Maami Akosua Serwaa as the wife, and they undoubtedly. Yes, even though the Nsa Kofi all those things. But Mate say after this, after a court meeting, and then Mate say lawyer na be kasa say oh ye maame Akosua Serwaa be di nkunim ni ade. Even if ye maame Akosua Serwaa etumi prove say our capacity to file this case, now the court even goes ahead to pronounce her as a wife. There is no way she has won. This is why. There are two things here Maami Akosua Serwaa fighting for. The first one that she's fighting for is to be the kuna during the funeral. Medika Akacham say about the kuna na a year any Lumba body no a yebusiane dia. Sana mraneka. Enye oyire dia. Nti nye oyire na ebe kire sene a yensie da de Lumba. Na nye oyire no na ebe kire sene a yenye yie no. Nti ebusuano na ebe decide hwan na ebe ye kuna. Even if the court still pronounce ye maame Akosua Serwaa as the wife, because ebusuani nebe decide say enyoma ye maame Akosua Serwaa de beba obeji ana onji nti no still na ban the funeral rites of that Lumba ebusuano ewo upper hand no matter what, no matter the outcome of the court, ebusuano ewo upper hand. Two, as part of things ye maame Akosua Serwaa hwehwe from court no na ye maame Akosua say court ni emfa injunction and to a year no machine 6 December no. The person chene say court no and stop ebusuano no put hold on it and mom to me a year on the 6th of December. That issue no so the aqua down court no. Me, I believe say the court will not grant that injunction. So the possibility that funeral so on the 6th no very, very high. Because once again, the funeral of a deceased person arrangement ni hinano. The family or the extended family led by the ebusuapanyin will upper hand in those decisions. Until no matter the outcome of that issue, whether she is the wife or not, the court is not going to grant her wish that the funeral yentu ensheda. That's the second issue. Third issue, and this one is the most important one, because it's about the properties of that Lumba. Because in Muse letter now, ye maame Akosua Serwaa extra bread that Lumba, no the money half of that Lumba properties into a listing your ope. But the mesume can say, make a chair ye maame Akosua Serwaa lawyer and say, even if the court pronounce ye maame Akosua Serwaa as the wife of that Lumba because there is no divorce certificate, still it doesn't mean that she is entitled to that Lumba's properties. No, because if that Lumba left a will, nyoma that Lumba actually won the will, that is how they are going to share that Lumba's property. It is that Lumba jawola nipa osi omunfa East Legon diamond ono na omdebe mano nipa omunfa Germany diamond ono na omdebe mano nipa omunfa Domitantra ni radio station ni school ni farms enfemano di obeja wo wo ni mu no saa nipa no na ebekọ no ho inti no say maame Akosua Serwaa court even pronouncing no as a wife, legally wedded wife to that Lumba, still it doesn't entitle her to the properties, and it doesn't mean that she has won anything, because first of all nobody challenged that she is the legally wedded wife because the divorce process was not completed. But it doesn't mean that she has won and she would have an upper hand over that Lumba's properties. After that, if the will is read, na omu ready na Daddy Lumba de ne japade ne ma obi ope na ye Mami Akosua Serwaa ni nje ho a or 2 options as a wife. The first one is to prove to the court say inyoma na Daddy Lumba atro edi ama nkofo foforo no ono ye Mami Akosua Serwaa ni sika ka ho bi ena ye de to sa nyoma no, or she was a part or a contributor in making all those properties, and no, she has to prove it to the court, showing her contributions in there. Matise kasa bebre aba say ono na oye adwuma ehwe Lumba na ono na oye adwuma emom ditia all these properties. So if that happens and now occur court over the wall, then she'll go and prove whether she was a part contributor of those properties. Medika Kacho said, looking at the figures, I'll be surprised if she was a key contributor. This is why, because Mami Akosua said, "Wani Lumba firstborn 31 years. You know, see Lumba free in China 20 years ago. So it means that Oni Lumba etina nyoma bomu about 12 years. Until no Mami Akosua said, "Was nyoma na Lumba winning hinano. Omunya within the first 12 years of their marriage." Because 20 years time now, see Lumba free in China. So I'm not sure, say, if anything, she was still contributing to the payment of those things, because already now I attempt to be divorcing. So Mami Akosua Serwaa will also have to come and also prove say in Yomani Hina it was achieved with Lumba within the first 12 years, and she also contributed, which I doubt, because Mami Akosua Serwaa say no nuni ati Germany nearby out to me court to me throw divorce letter e command ne kunu no menye sure say ne bema be ye japade a onfa din enka ho. If there is a will, the will of Lumba will stand unless Mami Akosua Serwaa can prove say inyoma na Lumba willing it out. She is a contributor. If she's able to prove that, then the court will give her a portion. Now the portion that belongs to Lumba, they will share it according to Lumba's will. If she's not able to do that, then she can argue that Lumba was supporting her whilst Lumba was still alive. So the court must make provisions for her, otherwise inyoma mu beye din amano. That's if there is a will. The third one is if there is no will, which I doubt. If there is no will, Lumba inja will be a not just a inyoma medical aka. The court will pronounce Mami Akosua Serwaa as the surviving spouse or the wife, which is highly possible. Then she'll be entitled to 3 out of 16 of all the properties of Lumba. Now Nkwalanu will be entitled to 9 out of 16. Now Lumba parents will also be entitled to 2 out of 16. But I know say Lumba parents are not alive. Ntebusuanu will be entitled to 4 out of 16. Ayirenu will be entitled to, which is if the court pronounced Mami Akosua Serwaa, which will be 3 out of 16. Not 9 out of 16. No. Ya chama Nkwalanu. Intino omo check 9 out of 16. Ama Nkwalana ka I say odobroni mani ya 6. Mami Akosua Serwaa mani ya 3. Into odobroni mano ebenya a higher portion. Ache Mami Akosua Serwaa imano. Wanti Serwaa broni imano between 5 out of 9. Mami Akosua Serwaa man between 2.5 out of the 9. Na 1.5 na kano ako for the other 2 kids are matise Lumba ni other women ewono. Nti no ye calculation na obehu say roughly Mami Akosua Serwaa ne man ombenya be 5. Na Serwaa broni so man so enya be 5. Nti indirectly whether Lumba left a will or Lumba did not leave a will no. Omu hina be benefit. There is nothing like Mami Akosua Serwaa be winning over yes sister Odobroni. Funeral no na maka no esebusuane nsa ejapade ne so everything will not go to the wife. It will be shared according to the will. If there is no will, there is a portion that will go to Mami Akosua Serwaa if the court pronounce her as a wife. Na 9 no ya che between Odobroni mba no Mami Akosua Serwaa mma no any other Lumba mba no ba makase ho no Odobroni mba no ebenya mo. Intino regardless, me I'm here to support the will of Lumba, because when Lumba was alive, he showed Odobroni a lot of respect. And my platform is to promote the truth and to support the less privileged. That's why you see me doing a lot of videos to support your sister Odobroni. I have nothing against Yamami Akosua Serwaa. But I would say Lumba and Yuma boy within the past 18 years, I would mean say he was not enjoying the marriage. I know Yamami Akosua Serwaa. And just after 1 year, 1 year ordinance marriage, they separated. So I'm here for the truth. Justice the journey. Thank you for the likes. Leave your comments and make sure that you like and reshare. By so doing, the world will get to hear the parts of Odobroni's story. Thank you.